Hello internets! I'm going to share with you my recipe for the world's greatest dog food. I like making my own dog food because it's a lot cheaper. I know exactly what goes into it. Oh, and because this is the only food I found to give my dog which when he eats it, he doesn't fart. So I'm not saying your dog's not going to fart, but mine doesn't fart, and that's a big accomplishment. So here's what you need to make my dog food, or my dog's dog food. Some carrots, a yam, some parsley, some broccoli, kale, a bag of apples, organic, some turmeric, some fish oil, and some coconut oil. You can also use whatever fruit you have lying around that's starting to turn but you don't want to eat yourself, like blueberries. I don't want to eat these, but they're fine for the dog. And bananas that have gone a little bit too far into the brown range, those are good for the dog food too. Okay, the equipment is really simple. You need a food processor, and that's it. It's also really helpful to have a stand mixer, but it's not totally necessary. The full recipe will be in the more info below. So I always start out by soaking the fish oil pills in a little bit of water so that they're soft and malleable when I throw them into the food processor in a little bit. Maybe 5 minutes until you start getting a little mushy, past the sticky. Ooh, they're fun to play with too. So I like this diet because it's part of the raw food diet for dogs, which is supposedly super healthy for them, and it gives them lots of energy. And if you want to know more about it, read it about it on the internet, because I'm not much of an evangelist. I just know that this food gives my dog crazy amounts of energy, and he doesn't fart. And it's cheap. So after I food processed it and blended it all down into this mulch stuff, then I put it on the stand mixer to mix it all together. But you don't have to use a stand mixer. You can use a big bowl and just mix it with a wooden spoon. But it's nice to use the stand mixer. Of course, when is it not nice to use a stand mixer? Okay, so once it's all blended together, take a cup measuring spoon, or 1 cup measure, and I put 2 cups in a bag. Get all the air out of it. There you go. That is 1/2 of the dog food. When you're all done, you have these nice, neat, stackable bags of food that stack up great in the freezer. Don't take up too much room. And when it's time to feed them, you take 1 protein, 1 vegetable,